Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Max Caesar. We back at it again. Majay Media presents. Let me talk to you. Yo, it's week 3, man. College football. We back at it. We going right back up to Boulder. That's where everybody at right now, right? That's the hottest ticket on the market. Whether you talking about football, NFL, college, I don't care whether you talk about soccer. You got to be in Colorado. You got to be in Boulder right now. As this week, Coach Prime takes his team to the second home game against Colorado State, playing their in-home rivalry. Man, I think this is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a game where they get a chance to actually start emphasizing on putting the ball on the ground. I think they need to work on running the ball more. I think Austin McCaskill should be kind of implemented into the offense this game right here. If he's able to go, anyway. If he's able to go, then I think they should start at least trying to get his feet wet because I feel like he need that versatility. He gives them that versatility that they need in order to start pounding the ball, man. Because if you think about it, the way we're looking at it from the first 2 games, this is what I've learned. And you can just let me know. Let me know what you think, and just let me know in the comments what you think. But this is what I've learned. I've learned that Dylan Edwards, he's gonna be operating more in the, he's a smaller back, and this is obvious. He's gonna be more in the open field, and I mean, that's where he's more elusive. That's where he gonna get his yards at. And they got the combination. They got them big boys out there. They got Hankerson. They also got Wilkerson. But that run game that they pounding, like they just don't seem like they're cutting it in the open field. I'm talking. I mean about the open field. I'm talking about from 20 yard to 20 yard. It seems like they're not putting there's no budge. They're not getting no pound, no finesse through between the tackles. And that's something and when they're not getting that, that's what make it easier for them to start boxing up, start lining the box and put more pressure on Shador. So I think if he's able to go, he gives them that power, man, especially being at 6'1", over 200 pounds, he can be able to get out of there and start, and he can give them that burst through the hole. If he's still, especially coming off of ACL, that's why I said this would be the game, especially being that you would think that Colorado State should lose to Colorado this week. You would think that this would be a game start trying to get them in, especially when you got somebody like Oregon and when you got to go to Eugene in week 4, and then you also got USC coming to your home in week 5. And they also got a couple of more cornerbacks. I think they can start getting more getting incremented into the offense as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Coach Prime got in store. And also actually ain't no kinda. I am definitely looking forward to seeing what Shador got in store for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Mr. Nice Watch, right? So coming off of a nice performance after playing Nebraska, after showing off that nice little watch that he had going on, you know what I'm saying? He get a chance to actually solidify like himself, at least in the first 3 weeks, that he's at least in the top 3 runnings for quarterbacks when it comes to the Heisman Trophy. I mean, he already have 903 yards. He already accounted for at least, he accounted for what, 6 touchdowns on the in passing, 1 on the ground, something like that. And I mean, that's solid. That's real solid numbers for it. 2 games, right? So that is not bad from a guy that's coming from an HBCU to a Power 5. The way that he's putting up the numbers, you would think that he's a Power 5 playing with an HBCU team right now. But that just goes to show that you can never judge a book by its cover. And he's just not there because he's Coach Prime's son. So salute to Shador, salute to Colorado. I think everybody's rooting for y'all. I mean, shoot. Shit, y'all the underdogs around here. Everybody like a good underdog story. I mean, when I was in the barbershop before this started, I follow on Well Off Media, and I follow Reach the People, and I also followed on the pregame show. So I've been following them since December. It's almost like I'm kind of grown with that team. So it's kind of dope to see them where they at. So I got a chance to be in my barber all the way from December to now and watch him say, yo, they ain't gonna win no more than 3 games. We betted on that. We bet 100 on that. I said that they was gonna win more than 7. I said 7 or more. He said 5 or less. So we bet 100 on that. So then we bet a side bet. I said, hell, they gonna win the opening game against TCU. We bet another 100 on that. I took that back. You know what I'm saying? So now we just sitting here waiting on that, man. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. Shout out to my homie Chuck, man. Atmosphere Barber, man. If you're ever in Columbia, South Carolina, that's the spot. Atmosphere Barber on 2 notch. Dope, man. He cut you up right. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be a good one, man. And also, man, Shiloh. I think he's still like, and his other son Shiloh is like the leading tackle on the team right there. So I mean, it just showed that they ain't just living off the prime name, man. They actually going out there making names for themselves, man. So salute to them boys again, man. Colorado, man. All them boys down there, man. From all them big receivers they got out there. I think it's gonna be a big time game, man. Like Xavier Weaver get add more numbers, Jimmy Horn. All them boys get to go out there and pull up big numbers, man. Antonio Dawson, all them boys get to go out there. Maybe they can start getting them young boys out there. Caleb Mathis and all them boys, let them start getting their feet wet, man. So we looking forward to that. We looking forward to Coach Prime and all they got going on, man. Shout out to the Colorado Buffs. Yes, sir. Now moving on to other top 25, man. We got a lot going on this weekend, man. Again, it's week 3, man. Week 3 to college football. And we got a lot in store coming up for y'all, man. We got Thursday night game coming on. We have out of the top 25, we had the Miami Hurricanes playing Bethune Cookman Wildcats. Oh man, I don't, I, you know, for, I would think like so Saturday I ain't like I'm gonna try to run down the games by the times, you know what I'm saying. So when I read off these, it's like this is 7:30 game for like so when I start going to Saturday games, it's gonna be like the 12th and 2:30, so forth so on, right? But getting back to this game that's coming on tomorrow, man, this is the reason why I'm glad NFL intertwined with college football, cause I don't see no reason why Miami should be playing Bethune Cookman on a Thursday night when there's nothing else to do. So that's why it's always good to have the NFL, which my next post or my next drop will be on, man. I'm doing this one on college, and my next post will be on the NFL, what's coming up for the next week. But anyway, that's why I'm glad that we had those type of games. Cause this right here, the only thing that I'm getting out of Bethune Cookman's name is that they're gonna get cooked tomorrow by the Miami Hurricanes, and it's gonna be on national TV, man. And like they really gonna have some Wildcat tomorrow. That's gonna be crazy, some Wildcat. I like that. But anyway, yeah, man. I think Miami gonna. I, Man. All right, man. Let's move on to Saturday, man. Let's talk about 12 o'clock games, man. We're gonna start off with a good one. I think this might be the highlight of prime time right now. It looked like Penn State versus Illinois. Penn State coming in as the favorites, coming in at 2-0. I think that's a pretty favorable game for Penn State. I think Penn State got the running attack, and Penn State always keep a good running attack. They always find a way to get those running backs. So when they get late in the game, they can keep handing it to them, just keep feeding it to them, and it seems like them boys know what to do with it. So I'm looking forward to doing that because Illinois always played them kind of good. So I mean, every year you always have every year. It don't matter what game you watching. When they got Penn State and Illinois playing, it seemed like they always gonna be breaking through your game to show how Penn State was probably up by 17. Now Illinois done tied it up late or something or vice versa like that. So it's always good to see like them type of rivalries go against each other. So I'm just looking forward to seeing that game, especially by it being one of the highlighted games. I think depending on where you at in a type of football, that might be the game for you to watch. Because the reason why I say that because if you're in the SEC, like I am, then you will probably be watching the LSU Tigers versus the Mississippi State Bulldogs. LSU coming off of 1-1 and Mississippi State at 2-0. I think Mississippi State might be in trouble. Don't let it 2-0. Don't let it 2-0 fool you, man. No, don't let that 1-1 from LSU fool you, man. I think they just ran into a game Florida State team on the first game. I think Florida State that night would have gave any team in the country all they could have handled. Georgia could have been playing Florida State that night, and I think the way Florida State came out after that 17-point response to LSU, I really think that Florida State would have responded and beat anybody that night playing like that, and especially the way they followed it up last week. Like they just really like they woke up like they got something to prove. So yeah, but we'll get to them as we get further down here. So LSU, so Mississippi State, LSU. I think, well, actually, it might not even be upstate. LSU favorite in this game, so we're looking forward to seeing that, man. But yeah, that might be a good one. So you got two good ones to pick for so far: Penn State and Illinois. You got LSU and you got Mississippi State. Moving on down, we're gonna run through them a little quick. Now we got Kansas City State Kansas State Wildcats versus Missouri Tigers. We got Florida State versus Boston College. I think Florida State gonna crush them. And this to go back on Kansas State favorite to win against Missouri Tigers as well. We got Utah playing Weber State at 2 o'clock. They don't even got who's favorite in that game on here. I am not lying to y'all, yo. I wish I could turn this. I wish I could turn this computer around and show y'all. They do not even have who's favorite to win in this game right here. It's really looking like that. Utah, yo. I bet you this only gonna get showed in Utah too. It's gonna be crazy. Weber State didn't even gonna show up. Central Michigan playing against Notre Dame. South Carolina. Yo, actually, I reside in South Carolina, yo, and I don't care whether they in the top 25 or not. I'm gonna cover them. Y'all might get upset. Oh well. I'm gonna do the same thing with Clemson too, right? I mean, it's only right. I reside here, right? But they play the Georgia Bulldogs. But I don't know. But the one thing about South Carolina, it seems like they don't give a damn how they play. They try to find a way inside your damn headlines, whether they team is winning or whether they offensive line is have that damn quarterback running for his fucking life out there. Let me tell you something. I know that I won last week. Y'all played Furman. That offensive line ain't show us nothing. They ain't show us nothing. That boy was still out there running for his life. Spencer Rattler, I'm gonna give you, man. Take my hats off for you, man. You are a solid dude in my book, man. If you ain't solid, you at least strong. Because you, man, bro, man, I don't think they should be having you practice during the week, bro, because you put on a lot of miles when you be out there running for your life out there. That offensive line, man, like, I think y'all, especially going into this game, that last game when y'all played Furman, supposed to be y'all cleanup game, man. And it seemed like y'all still out here celebrating off that Hall's Chop House pass that he gave y'all before that first pass. I would get my steakhouse shit back. Yo, y'all better stop playing for y'all get that boy hurt out there. I told y'all, man, stop playing. Spencer, yo, get some insurance on yourself. You might need it. Because they are out there fucking with your life, man. Stop giving them boys, I'm going to tell you this one more time. Don't give them boys no more nothing to Hall Steakhouse. Don't give them nothing to Roof Chris Steakhouse. Don't give them nothing to don't give them nothing to Taco Bell. Don't even if you got coupons that come inside your mail that go to McDonald's. Don't even give them the nasty ones. Give them like them. I don't know. I don't even eat that McDonald's. Well, shit, to give them all of them. But like no, give them man. Give them the man. Listen, don't give them nothing. But you gotta figure that out, man. Because y'all going in there with the number one team, man. And the only thing I think that's gonna keep y'all sane right now is the fact that y'all playing a rivalry team, man. Other than that, I think them boys are gonna mollywop y'all. But that's why the game is played. And the cool thing about South Carolina, man, if Georgia keep them around towards the end of the third quarter, beginning of that fourth, and you let them boys think they go win, usually they find a way to do it. So Georgia, I know I'm talking trash about South Carolina because they offensive line playing like trash. And I know their defensive line feel the same way that I feel, and they defense feel the same way I feel. But I'm just saying that, yo, y'all might want to watch out too because y'all might get that big head like y'all looking forward to just going to the SEC championship, and this might be the one to knock your block off. So Georgia, you can come out there like Bulldog, or you might just roof, nigga. I don't know. Shoot. Moving on. San Diego State played Oregon State. They got Oregon State favorite to win. Oklahoma played Tulsa. Oklahoma favorite to win. Okay. Northwestern played Duke at 3:30. This might be the battle. I don't know whether it's the battle of the SAT ACTs or whether it's gonna be a football game. But the way it's playing out in my head, I think they're gonna start off the game by having the spelling bee before the coin toss, and they're gonna have the coin toss. When the coin go inside the air, they're gonna see who's gonna calculate it before it hit the ground. Whoever get it right the quickest, they go receive the ball. Once they kick it off, then Duke will commence to actually playing football, and they gonna tear Northwestern ass up. So that's the way I'm looking at that game. But if you from Northwestern, I mean, you probably I ain't even no disrespect or nothing like that, but I just kind of see it that way. Duke playing some real good football this year. They actually looking like the Clemson of the ACC. Now I'm just messing with y'all, but they do look pretty good this year. At least from the first two games of the season, and Northwestern, man, I just never like I don't know, man. To me, it just seems like Northwestern only get up for the teams that matter to them. So I can't really say, yo. So, but I think after the academic stuff is out the way, Duke gonna find a way to play some football, and they gonna commence to busting that ass. Stay tuned for that. Right? Alabama go play Southwest. My bad. Alabama play South Florida. South Florida Bulls. I think they need this game. I think no. I don't think Alabama need this game. I think their quarterback need this game. I think whoever's in that quarterback room with that quarterback, they need to sit him down. Well, first they need to put the offensive line in there with him too. And after they show him how bad they're not protecting him, he need to start looking at the way he's setting his feet in the pocket when he's actually throwing the ball. Like I'm not no professional quarterback or anything like that. But I know like I played a little bit of football growing up and also like even in the military when I was in the Marine Corps, we had Marine Corps sports and stuff. We also played football was pretty organized as if we had college sport rules. So you kind of get the kind of the idea of how it go. But the one thing I do know is about a football is when your feet ain't set, how that ball release out of your hand and how it get trajected out of your hand. You gotta learn. That man got to show whoever's teaching him, whoever's guiding him. When he take that step back, they gotta pause and be like, "What you think is wrong right here?" And if he is not saying something relevant to what you got going on in your head, then you know that the way that you're producing the playbook throughout the day, the way he's taking it out throughout the week, is not running parallel with each other. And you're gonna have to find a way to make them things go. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they just going and that's not a good look. So I'm looking for Alabama to get back on track on this one right here, man. Because this right here, I think they really need. I think they needed that Texas. Shout out to Texas too, because Texas, y'all, that was immaculate, man. That was a hell of a game last week right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a hell of a game. So shout out to y'all. But he actually got a game. He got 2 games of tape where he got one to see where he how his scrambling drills worked and what he could have did on scrambling. But now he actually got tape to see what happens when he is in the pocket. And this one right here, I think this gonna be able to win. That game right there should be the one. If the response from right here is gonna tell you how Alabama's gonna go on about this season right here. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Another 3:30 game. Minnesota. The last 3:30 game, you got Minnesota at North Carolina Tar Heels. We got North Carolina favorite to win. Moving on, we got on 4 o'clock game. We got your Ohio State Buckeyes playing the West Kentucky Hilltoppers. We got the Michigan State Spartans playing the Washington Huskies. Both of them at 2-0. I actually Michigan State just fired their head coach too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I just seen that somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, when I was at work earlier. I think it popped up on the old screen. But yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Man, I don't think I never look forward to nobody getting fired, but we'll hope he get another job somewhere doing something productive with himself, man. Wish him and his family the best. Cause people got mouths to feed out here. Holidays coming up, and I'm quite sure. So I'm just wishing him, and I'm quite sure, that man want to be in somebody business coaching these kids along, man. So I wish them best. But they got Washington favorite around here. Washington quarterback look damn near like Shador out here. So he's putting up pretty good numbers out there too, man. And Michael Pettit. So I'm looking forward to seeing his numbers as well too. I think them quarterbacks out there in that Pac-12 gonna have a lot of say where the Heisman will go at this year, and I think Caleb Williams will get more of a push than people giving him. But we gonna talk about that as we progress, man. Hey, make sure y'all please like, comment, subscribe, man. If y'all want me to talk about whatever, man, just put it down. Good, bad, ugly, put it in there. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. It's your channel, my channel. We chop it here. Whatever, right? Now we got North Carolina Central Eagles playing the UCLA Bruins. They don't even got them favorite, bro. We already know what that is. I told y'all about putting them high school games inside these damn college whatever. We got Northern Colorado Bears. I guess every Colorado team playing this weekend, and they playing against the Washington State Cougars, and we already know who playing that. They got Tennessee versus Florida. That's gonna be your 7 o'clock game. Tennessee versus Florida. Florida, man, your defense, man. I hope y'all been stretching. Y'all shouldn't practice this week because you look like y'all gonna be running a lot this week. Florida offense, man. Y'all gotta find a way to start getting it moving, man. Keep your defense off the field, man. Keep them, because don't the boy keep y'all good for a half, then y'all find a way to not keep them on the field that second half, and y'all start getting that ball ran on y'all, and the score start getting ran up. So y'all gotta watch out on that, Florida. Please watch out on that, because This one should be a good one. I want to see a good Florida Tennessee game, man, like that old and Steve Spurrier type deal, Peyton Manning, T Martin type. I want to see one of those type. Chris Leak back there, you know what I'm saying? Tim Tebow, you know, I want to see all that good shit, man. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see none of these little all that other stuff y'all got going on out there in Florida, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Nah, yo, shout out to Coach Harbaugh, man. Yo, Michigan played Bowling Green this week, man. Yo, Coach Harbaugh, I think you took like 3 or 4 recruits out there. They gave you a game for each hamburger that you had sold. Yo, you just worked off 2 hamburgers. I think you got 2 more hamburgers to go for that suspension. Yo, he got suspended for buying dinner for 4 recruits. That's crazy. And I think they gave him a suspension for each meal. That's fucked up, Michigan. That's why he gonna leave next year. That's why he gonna leave. Watch. Watch. He's out of there. You think, watch what I tell you. Harbaugh is gone. Watch what I tell you. And he go, yo, knowing him, and Harbaugh look like he's mad petty too. So I wouldn't be surprised if he mess around and go somewhere like the Illinois and make them better and come back and bust your ass. Matter of fact, Michigan State just fired their head coach. I wouldn't be surprised if he tell them, hold off. I'm gonna leave them. You know I've been threatening to leave their ass for the past 10 years. I'm gonna actually leave them this year right here, and I'm gonna come work for y'all. Watch Harbaugh petty like that. You'll see. You'll see. I doubt it, but you'll see. All right. Think Harbaugh won't. Shoot. All right. All right. Georgia Tech played Ole Miss. Ole Miss is favored to win. You got Wyoming playing Texas. Yo, all right, Wyoming, you running, man. Texas look like they out on a mission this year, brother. So y'all might, Wyoming boy, man. Yo, Oregon Ducks played Washington. I think this is going to be a good game for Oregon to play going into Colorado, especially with that type of style play that Hawaii play too. I think that Hawaii probably run the ball way better than a lot better than Colorado. But I think with the vertical play of Hawaii, I think that's gonna get their DBs the kind of the reps that they need going into that Colorado game, and I think that's gonna be a good one. It's also gonna give them get the linebackers better coverage, like get their spacing and their quarter spacing when they drop back in coverage and all that other stuff. It's gonna get them a better look, get them a better feel. Cause Shador is a good. If anything, he'll pick you out in the pocket, man. Like so that man. That boy accurate. So like that'll kind of get them in shape in a better vibe for that game coming up. So I think honestly, and I think Colorado State run like an air raid offense too. So that kind of give them more of a something to look out for too going to Oregon. So I think they both got 2 little nice little little chess games, little checker games coming up, man. And yo, that kind of wrap up the top 25 for this week right here, man. Yo, we got some good games coming up, man. Of course, Colorado's gonna be a good game. That's always on the ticket, man. With Coach Prime being out there, that's always gonna be a hot ticket, man. Like he bring the flair, he bring the celebrities, he bring all that good stuff that we need in college football. Truthfully, man, I just think we need that, and he bring it to us, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm also looking forward to seeing I'm actually looking forward to seeing a Tennessee-Florida game. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm always down to watch an old school SEC go at it, man. And as well as that Penn State game. I'm looking forward to Penn State and Illinois. I mean, it's gonna be like a little shootout. I don't like on the TV station they show that down here, man. It be looking like they so far away, but I mean, it would still be like a good game to play it on, man. Maybe because it'd be like when they be at Happy Valley, it'd be like that. But I love watching Happy Valley nighttime games too. I think that's kind of dope, man, especially when they white it out. But yo, let me know what y'all think about this, man. Look, again, this is Majay Media, man, and this is called Let Me Talk to You, man. My name is Max Caesar. This is my shit. This is your shit. We get to come over here. We just get to chop it up, man. We like, yo, football, basketball, boxing, you name it. We gonna have it right here, man. We get a chance to chop it up, kick it, enjoy each other, man. Yo, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. like when on these Thursdays we go live. We can go sit out here, we kick it, we can talk about the games in here. If y'all wanna, talk about the upcoming fights, talk about the seasons, everything that's coming up. We get to chop it up in here. Y'all ain't doing nothing on Thursdays anyway. Half y'all don't even go out on the weekend. So if y'all see me live up in here, why not come get live with me? Have your drinks or whatever you do, however you do it inside the comfort of your own home, man. But again, this your boy Mac Caesar. They call me Mac. Yes, sir. And this is Majay Media. Let me talk to you. I'm out.